One of the Real title arcs back when another 2009 year continues with the Royal Rumble. Again, this isn't the Steelbook case I got. Like I said, the only Steelbook I have for a pay-per-view from Mo. And yeah. Okay. January 25th, a Raw SmackDown and lackluster ECW branded pay per view at the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan. Before I begin, I want to talk about uh, Randy Orton's involvement with on Raw before this show, this event. This technically started the Orton Triple H feud, and because Vince McMahon wants to fire Randy Orton, but then Randy Orton, he slapped Vince, kicked him in the face, and punted him. I gotta say, when Randy Orton went back to Raw from '06 to now, from 2006, from June 2006 until right now, he was the number 2 heel on Raw. Because in '08, the biggest heel in Raw was Chris Jericho. Randy Orton was me number 2, and JBL was number 3. Speaking of JBL, he won a number 1 contenders match between him, his employee Shawn Michaels, because at Armageddon, when I get to it, Jericho and Orton. Yeah, him and Cena are going to face off again in the Rumble. But I might say their matches were bad, but they have good chemistry, but yeah. And of course, the biggest one is because at Survivor Series 2008, Jeff Hardy was found in a stairwell, even though the WWE doesn't think they're gonna. Is it like, let's wait for another month to give Jeff Hardy the title? And during that triple threat match between, it was supposed to be him, the then WWE champion Triple H, and fucking Vladimir Kozlov. Yeah. And by the way, the WWE champion was on SmackDown, the Royal Heavyweight Champion was on Raw, and ECW champion doesn't go to no fucking brand besides the ECW champion, but whatever. But yeah, regardless of that, Edge, Jeff Hardy think it was Edge throughout this whole thing. He thinks he attacked him in the stairwell. He thinks he rolled him off the road, and he thinks he has something to do with the pyro blowing him in his face. Lisa Events. Yeah, Jeff Hardy won the title the previous month at Armageddon 2008. When I ever do 2008, that is. Let's just get on to the Royal Rumble. And yeah, I've been talking for 4 minutes and I didn't start the event. Let's just get on to the Royal Rumble. With Jack Swagger defeating Matt Hardy to retain his ECW title in a boring opener, but You know, kind of funny. Both these guys are now in AEW because, yeah, this who I don't. Why do people care about ECW? Oh, because I'll save that later. uh, Generous, I give a 4. Um, yeah. So I will hold it till Backlash when I get to it, but yeah. Whatever. Anyways, Melina defeats Beth Phoenix to win the women's title. Decent match. I think Melina by this time got better, but she was not that good to me, honestly. I give it a 5. Yeah. Anyways, next up, John Cena defeats JBL to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. They have good matches in 2005, like their I Quit match and their parking lot brawl match at Great American Bash the previous year. You know, John Cena and JBL have good matches. And JBL was give John Cena his first WWE Championship. Yeah, around this time, like after Night of Champions 08, the World Heavyweight Championship went to Raw, and the WWE Championship went to SmackDown. I don't get to this day why they put Triple H on SmackDown. I still don't get it to this day. I don't think Triple H fits SmackDown, honestly. Raw, yeah. SmackDown, sorry, I don't think it wasn't that good. It was, I don't know. But anyways, also Shawn Michaels is JBL's employee because Shawn Michaels claimed he was rogue in storyline. And JBL said, this is an offer you could not refuse at Armageddon. So, and they shook his hand and they had that fatal 4 match, like I said. And JBL saying, I want you to lay down. But Shawn Michaels doesn't, he still, this is like, do it. And JBL clotheslines him. And he won the number 1 contenders match, like I said. During the match, the referee gets knocked the fuck out. Mike Chioda gets knocked out by JBL's big boot. And then Shawn, like this, Super Sweet Chin Music's JBL, and Sweet Chin Music's John Cena, and he puts JBL's arm on Cena. And there comes another referee, and JBL loses another World Heavyweight title opportunity. He was going for the clothesline from hell. Cena reverses into the, well, they can't say the FU anymore because they had to call it the AA, and Cena retains the World Heavyweight Championship. 6.5. I think this is their weakest match. This or their first encounter at WrestleMania 21 4 years ago. One of their weaker matches, honestly, and yeah. Anyways. And then we have Edge defeating Jeff Hardy in a no disqualification match to win the WWE Championship. I think this was better than the World title match, but now, like I said, with the whole Jeff being found in a stairway, him getting ran off the road, and the pyro getting blew up, apparently that was supposed to be Christian because they were supposed to have a program with Jeff Hardy and Christian, but unfortunately, WWE has to change plans. And they waited for Matt Hardy for whatever reason. Because during this match, Matt Hardy comes out and they were going to give Edge concerto. Well, Jeff Hardy puts Edge's head in like a concerto. Matt Hardy hits Jeff Hardy and helps Edge. Let's keep in mind, 4 years ago, Edge stole Lita from Matt and got him fired and humiliated him. Fast forward 4 years later, he's helping him winning the WWE Championship. Okay, whatever. Wrestling makes no sense most of the time. Um, I give it a 7. So yeah. Anyways, and now we get to the 30-man Royal Rumble match. 30-man, who goes to win the Royal Rumble match? Who's going to win the Royal Rumble go to WrestleMania 25? It's pretty obvious. It's going to be Randy Orton. Randy Orton won the Royal Rumble match, last eliminating Triple H. The final four was Ted DiBiase Jr., Cody Rhodes, Randy, Triple H, and Randy Orton. So basically, Legacy and Triple H. And it started that feud. Well, so what? There's a couple of notable mentions. One, Rob Van Dam made a one-night return, and I believe the following year he went to TNA. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. And the other notable, Santino Morel broke the Warlord's record of 1 second. Yeah. I forgot to mention, there was a backstage match before the Cena JBL match with Shawn Michaels ran into the Undertaker went into Shawn Michaels, and yeah, that was a big foreshadowing. But anyways, we're not gonna talk about it. Randy Orton wins, and he goes on to WrestleMania 25, and we all know the rest. The night after, Randy Orton has some IED. It's intensely explosive disorder, or whatever, where he blows up, and this led to Shane McMahon come back, and the match had No Way Out. The Raw match, I give it an 8. So, overall, I get the show a 6. It was okay. Not the best Rumble I see, but it had a cool set, but yeah. So, I give it a 6. The Rumble match was fun, but the first two were, and the 2 Raw matches were good, and the Rumble match. But anyways, next up, Against All Odds, and No Way Out. And judging by this name, who was on the cover, yeah. Where Edge won a world, lost a world champion, and won a world champion. This is, yeah. So, see you for Against All Odds and No Way Out 2009, in my 2009 year review. So, see ya.